Okay everyone, we're going to do an out-of-box review. This is a Babylon 5 model. The spaceship is the Excalibur. It was a Victory class destroyer. It was made by the Minbari and the Vorlon and the humans, okay, to end the Shadow War. It's supposed to be 6,600 feet long, or 2,012 meters, which makes it much larger than a Star Destroyer. A Star Destroyer from Star Wars, the Imperial one, is 1,600 meters in length. So it was much larger than the Star Destroyer. Okay? The scale on this thing is 13,200. So this is a huge, one of those ridiculous scales. A respectable scale model on this thing would be big, very big. And it was never made. No model of this ship was ever made. I just came across this once on eBay about 4 or 5 years ago and saw it, and I think I paid $30. The person who sold it to me was slow to ship it. I don't even know where they got the molds from, because I knew they were just remolding some molds I got from somewhere. And when they were slow, they apologized and sent 2 extras. They said, here's 3 of them since we were so slow. So I had 3 of them, and well, this one's going to Julian. I'll link to his channel on the bottom in the web notes, so you guys can watch. He likes both Babylon 5 ships and Battlestar Galactica. The casting on this isn't the best. You can see it's a little warped right there. A little bit of heat, a little bit of soaking in hot water, and you can undo the warpage. There are bubbles on it. Not many, but there are a few here and there. The worst casting is this head. This head's going to need some cleaning up and straightening up to get to look right. And maybe some replacement with sheet styrene, because it's just not looking correct. Here's the main body of the ship. There are some major bubbles in it. A huge one on this side right there. And you can see a couple of them right there. Again, you're not going to find this model anywhere, so, you know, I cannot complain about the rough cast. This is just one of those little rare things. Okay? The main body of the ship, other than those few bubbles, isn't really bad. I mean, there's some good detail on this. There's no real mold line. The only mold line I see on the entire ship is running right along here. Okay? There's no pour stub. I don't even know where they poured it. There is no pour stub on this. Okay? That I can find. Here's one of the wings. And another one of the wings. Alright? And what you do is this goes inside there. There's no directions on this, but if you look at some photos of the ship online, and I'm holding the video camera with one hand. I don't know if I can do this by setting the camera down. We'll try. This is a big, heavy camera, by the way. Very big camera. The model goes together by putting this in there. Okay? And then one of the wings glues on the side like this. And there you got your profile of the whole ship. You can't see anything because my big old fat fingers are in the way. Here, let's try it this way. And there we go. And then the wing glues on the side like this. And my big old hand's in the way, so let me go around this way. There you go. So there's the whole profile of the ship. I'll put a photo from the interwebs or some links to photos up on the video, so you guys can see what this thing was supposed to look like. This is probably the shortest out-of-box review video I have ever made, because there's 4 pieces to this model. This model is going to take some work because the casting was a little rough, but you will have a model that no one has. That's the beauty of this. Anyone who's a diehard Babylon 5 fan will recognize it immediately and go, where did you get that? Because again, it just wasn't made. I don't think it was available in any of the major online hobby shops. Well, there you go. There's an out-of-box review of the Babylon 5 Excalibur, the Victory class destroyer. Okay? Hope you enjoyed. Have a good one.